Right, so Judges chapter 15, verse 3. And Samson said concerning them, Now I be more blameless. Now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, because they gave his wife away. Though I do them a displeasure. I'm going to do something to them, but don't basically call me guilty because they caused me to do this. And Samson went and caught 300 foxes. I can't even catch one. I know I can't because they're too fast. Can you imagine the speed he had? Man, that's the type of power that we're going to get back. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting, man. Because I have a mark. Like I have a bunch of Marquez. I have a I have a list of Marquez people that I want to get. You offended me, Buster. You gonna pay for that one. And took firebrands and turned tail to tail. He tied them up together. And put a firebrand in the midst between two tails. Just that's how the Edomites used to murder the Israelites, by putting us in the middle of two horses, basically tail to tail. And then he would hit them both on the butt, and then they would run in opposite ways and then split us in half. And then he had fun. Oh, that's cool. You on that list. And when he had set the brands on fire, he let them go into the standing corn of the Philistines and burn up both the shocks and also the standing corns with the vineyards and olives. Yeah, because once one thing is on fire, the other thing is going to catch. The other wet leaves are also going to catch on fire. You know, because yeah, it's too big then. Then the little moisture that's in the trees and the fruits, that's not going to quench the fire. All you need to do is start it, and once the fire gets going, everything is going to get burned. Then the Philistine, until this day, Esau can't put out big fires. He can't. He can't. He flies with helicopters and whatever over the fire, drops water. Yeah, it's not helping. You can't. What's the most High created it so to as that you can't put out the forest fire. You just can't. Well, Esau can't do it. He can't do it. He tries. The only thing that can stop it is rain from the Heavenly Father. Actually, then therefore Esau can do it because he can make the rain come up. But if I'm correct, it takes a while for all the electro things in the air to be charged up or something like that. So that's why, if you notice, let's say today they fly over like Amsterdam. They fly over Amsterdam with. There's a lot of people in Amsterdam, so they cover the Amsterdam a lot with these chemtrails and stuff like that. But anyway, when they spray today, tomorrow it's cloudy, so it might take a day because they're trying to block out the sun, and they call it what would they call it again? Geo. They call it geoengineering, and it looks like this. They spray things with the plane, reflective aerosol. Oh, okay, reflective aerosols, and then the sun rays come and then they bounce off of it because you can't get the sun rays. They don't want it. They got mirrors in space doing the same thing too, because they the you should know what race they are. This is what they do. They got space things. They got the particles in the air. You know, they got the particles in the clouds and stuff like that. They have things here upon the earth, and only a few rays basically hit the ground because even the plants need it, but they want to create that famine. But the Lord is allowing them, you know. He's allowing them because they have the freedom to do, these things. And after they did all, then comes Obadiah chapter 18. So they can't say like, wait, no, yeah, you had the freedom. You had the freedom to stop. How about that? But he wants to kill because he's a murdering machine. Not even a killing machine. He's a murdering machine. You know? That's what they are. And this is what they do. So only a few rays actually do hit the ground, but the rest of the rays get bounced back because of this thing. The spray thing. That's what they're doing. And they call it geoengineering. Back in the days, they used to call it conspiracy. That's why you gotta laugh at the devil sometimes, man, because you know they're just a funny race of people. You know, that's what's up. And yeah, whatever. So then the Philistines said, "Who had done this?" And they answered, "Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite from Timnath." Because he had taken his wife. Oh, so you know. So you damn sure know. Right? And given her to his companion. And the Philistine came up and burned her and her father with fire. So they was like, it's your fault. You're going to die today. So they did something righteous there, actually. They burnt him. Because it's actually the father's fault. But anyway. And Samson said unto them, though ye have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease. And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter. He killed them. And he went down and dwelled in the top of the rock of Itham, which is it mentioned here? No, I do remember Itham, but it's probably not on this map then. Maybe it's here. Just to get a physical glimpse of, you know, what happens at them. Okay, probably another map. I have seen it before. You know, what's going on. Sorry. Anthem 9. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah and spread themselves in Lehi. And the men of Judah said, why are ye come up against us? And they answered, to bind Samson are we come up, to do to him as he had done to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etham, and said to Samson, knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, why are they rulers? Because you didn't want the Lord to rule over you, so he put your enemy to rule over you in cruelty. What is this that thou hast done unto us? And he said unto them, as they did unto me, so have I done unto them. Yeah, that is the truth. But it was his father's fault. Her father's fault, actually. That son of a bitch. Well, he got what he deserved. And they said unto him, we are come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And this is what the Israelites will do in the near future also, with because they want to save themselves. With the elect, not the elect, with the ones that fear the Lord. Matthew 24:9. It says here, 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Why? To save their own bitch ass. That's why. And shall kill you. Why? Because they don't like you in the first place. Because the Lord shows you that the world loveth his own, and they love Esau and their own selves, but not the man in the mirror. Because that's why they're trying to look white. But I mean, like, they love them demonic. The demons love each other. That's the point. Devils and demons love each other. So the nigga demons and nigga ass devils, swine ass niggas and bitch ass nigga dogs, they love each other. They love themselves, and they love the heathen nations too. And the heathen nations kind of love them, but the Lord will show them all thy lovers. Where are they? They're gonna leave you, and they're gonna burn you with fire. After that, you fight against the ones that they hate anyway. My enemy is my friend, right? Yeah, you're gonna be a friend for a while until the extermination for you comes also, because Esau is about to kill all y'all too. I think they have a show that's called The Last Black Man on Earth, right? The Last Black Man on Earth, the official trailer. I haven't seen it. Never seen it. Damn, 2015. Okay, cool. I didn't even know it was that old. Last Black Man in San Francisco. Didn't even know it was that old. Okay, but there's another one. It's called The Last Man on Earth, and that's an old one. This one, the goofy looking one, and yeah, I never watched it. I have seen it. Like, oh, what's that? It's stupid to me, so I didn't look at it. I don't want to watch garbage, man. You know, I don't watch garbage. But yeah, so they're pushing these type of things, but this is the thing that, like, the last black man on earth. I haven't seen it. I haven't even seen the trailer. I have been sent this on my telephone, so, and I have not even watched that. But it just came into my mind, like, oh yeah, they want to exterminate us, and the first thing that he does is what? Oh boy, yeah. That's why once that time comes, we man, you Edomites, man, you gonna get what you deserve, boy. Satire. Okay, cool. He's gonna kill the endangered species, but you're gonna be not here no more anyway. Once that time comes, man.
Shots fired. Suspect resisting arrest. Proceeding resting.
They are funny though. They are a funny bunch of demons. That's funny. Okay. Every good joke has some humor in it. Okay. But there's another. I think this one was it. I'm not sure. I need to watch it. The thing that I have been sent. But yeah, let me go on. Now it says that. Yeah, they shall. Here, and they shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Every nation on the planet Earth already hates us. Wait until that time comes. You're going to see the hatred that they have more. But that's about the time that the Lord is going to... Well, after that time, he's going to set up a standard. And that standard will be spiritual powers. And then you know what's going to happen then? Second Ezra chapter 2 verse 28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith Yahweh. That's about the time that we are going to have that spiritual power. And there shall not a dog move his tongue against the sons of Jacob. So it says here, Judges chapter 15 verse, that we may bind thee. Right. And Samson said unto them, swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves. Don't touch me yourself. Like, don't fight against me yourself, because I'm going to kill you. So you better swear unto me that you won't do it, so I don't have to hurt you. And they spake unto him, saying, no, but we will bind thee fast, and deliver thee into their hands, so that our asses will be saved. But surely we will not kill thee. And they bound him with 2 new cords, and brought him up from the rock. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. Wee! Man, you know there's trouble, right? You know when a girl talks loud to you, you want to smack the feces out of her snout? Yeah? When anybody talk like screaming to you like a dude, you want them, hey, yo, don't talk to me like that, man. But they were screaming at him, right? I bet your behind he got angry. And the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Wanawach Kodash came mightily upon him. Wow! What? Hey, man, I'm really roused up right now just reading this. Yeah. I'm almost got saliva coming out of my mouth, man. Rabies and shit. And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burned in the fire. What's flax? Flax is a plant. This. From these plants, it's also a seed, but from these plants, you can make rope. And this is what you get from it. Here, how to make flax rope. You take these plants, which are these plants. Oh, sorry, right there, sorry. Before I clicked it the way I saw it. Come on, hurry up, man. Okay, you're acting a fool here. This one. You have these. Oh yeah, this one. Where's the one? You have these plants, but you need to wait until they're dry. And then you comb them with a brush, with an iron brush. These are actually nails, actually. And then you can make it like hair, looking like hair. And then it will look like this. It start to look like this. It's gonna soften it up, but it's gonna be like hair. You know, like white girl hair. I'm thinking of something mocky to say to black females, but I'm not gonna do it. You probably already know what I want to say. So yeah, you know. So once white girls are Obadiah chapter 1, but see, I wanted to do a joke again. But in that time, the Jake woman is gonna have her real hair, and it's gonna be long. And she's not gonna hate it because she's gonna be in her right mind. Because I wanted to say when the caucus females are not here no more, then black females are gonna take this and stick it on their head. But this is just a joke. It's a joke that has some truth in it, but no, it's not the truth because in the kingdom, then you know, they're not gonna hate themselves like that because they're gonna know the truth. You know, because if you check out Job's wife, when she had it good, she wasn't complaining. When she had it bad, oh boy, that sure showed him. That's your wife? That's not your wife, man. That's your hired female. She was only there for the money and the good times. So it says here, his arms became as flax that was burned with fire. No. And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burned with fire. And his hands loose, and his bands loose from off his hands. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, which is a donkey, and put forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. Now we already had that type of power in the time of Judges. So it wasn't something new. It was more because the Lord took away, where's the scripture? I just read it today. The scripture says that, how are the mighty fallen? Yeah, here. First Sam is talking about us. How are the mighty fallen? So it says here, 1 Samuel chapter 1, 2 Samuel 1. So it says here, 2 Samuel 1:25. It says, ye daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who had clothed you in scarlet. Yeah, because, you know, he did provide few things for the people, of course, with other delights. So he gave them delights and stuff like that, you know. But his delight should have been in the Lord. But anyway, who put on ornaments of gold upon your apparel. You know, because he went out there and he took gold from these other people and, you know, gave it to his people. How art the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? O Jonathan, thou wast slain in thy high places. Right, but the point is that we are the mighty and we fell. But there's another scripture actually, but I'll leave that one. Joshua 23:10. One man of you shall chase 1,000, for Yahweh your power, he it is that fighteth for you, as he had promised you. Leviticus 26:5. 8. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight. Man, I can't wait for that day, man. And it's not gonna be 10 of us. 100 of us is gonna put 10,000 to flight. It's gonna be this one. Oh, sorry, I clicked it away. Wait, let me finish this one. And your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. Nowadays, Esau got that sword, right? His modern day sword is actually a sling gun. This is a sling gun. How does a gun actually fire with a trigger? This one. This is the bang bang for the slingshot thing. And then it hits the, so you don't have to do the slingshot thing here, sling. What do you need to do with a slingshot? Well, you have two types. You have this one and you have the other one that you can swing. This one you swing around, right? And you can kill people with this boy. It's very dangerous, this thing. That's how Goliath died. Like this. Yeah, this is, boy, if you make a stupid mistake, you hit yourself, you're dead. So it's very dangerous to play around with. That's what happens to your skull. And you know that thing is stronger than your skull, right? Iron. Yeah, it took long for it actually hit some. This is actually a gun. That's what a gun could do. Well, I don't want to see him in this goddamn underwear. But that's what a gun can do. That's actually a gun. That's what a gun does, not could do. That is what a gun does. A gun throws a bullet at a very high velocity speed. I don't even know how you say it. I don't want to sound fancy or something like that. Velocity, whatever. The gun just, without swinging it, you don't need to do all the swinging fancy stuff, like all this fancy stuff. But you don't need to do that with a gun. He does it for you because it's easy, it's simplified. All you need to do is just pull the trigger. Of course, everybody knows how a gun works, but yeah. But anyway, you pull this, and then it hits it, and it hits the bullet, and then it speeds out of the chamber. And this is actually a rock, but then iron, of course. This is the rock, and the gun is the catapult. And then you catapult it just like this one, slingshot. Here. Let me see. That's all one. Here it's good. This thing is then this thing, right? And then it will, yeah, the bullet's already here, but let's say the bullet was here, and then this thing would spring forth and cock back, and it would propel this thing. If it was here, it would propel it. Well, that's actually this. It cocks it back and it hits it, and then you shoot the stone, or in this case the piece of iron. Actually, a bullet is just a piece of iron, and then you throw it at a very high speed that it can go through you. That's how fast it goes. And I think it has gunpowder too up in there. Yeah, it has gunpowder, and that is what's going to make it propel even further, because the gunpowder shoots it off. You know, that's like popping a balloon and then putting a quarter on the balloon. You know it's gonna fly because of the explosion. Well, that's gonna happen in the gun too. And Esau perfected it, and it's the bringer of death. That little toy that they got over there. So Esau has his form of spiritual power because, you know, he can kill you. He can have, like, one of him can kill. Well, if his gun has a lot of ammo, you know, he can kill thousands of people. One Edomite can kill more than 10,000 people. All they have to do is just stealth bomber. All they have, or F-16, whatever, dropping bombs. Here, dropping bombs. Here you go. On the city, actually. Yeah, whatever. So I don't have to play the video. You can figure it out for yourself, I think. The point is that you might have a few thousand people here. Of course, they're going to evacuate. They're not going to stand in one place for you to bomb them. But let's say you do a surprise attack and about a couple of 100,000 people are here. Yeah, you can kill them in one day. Boom. You can kill them in one. Like one Edomite and his machinery can kill a couple of 100,000 people. But the Israelites are going to do that. Well, we did that in the physical form. So we had that. He has his blessing. Esau has his blessing. We did that in the physical form. You know. But now the Most High is going to give us spiritual powers. So not only superpowers, we're going to have spiritual powers. Meaning, if I think you explode, you're dead. Like this one. Roach. This one. Don't want to play? Not this one, not this one. All of a sudden, yeah, that one. They think they're funny, then they want to play it. Anyway, you see something. Oh, this one. I don't think it's gonna play fully. Yeah, it's not playing fully. This is what he did to him. This is what the Israelites will be able to do. You got your little tiny weapons. You might say it's unfair. It's unfair. You having spiritual powers and using them against us weak humans, and you're a strong God on the earth. It's not fair. It's not fair. Is this fair? You walking around with a tank shooting on people? Is that fair? You walking around with guns shooting on people? Yeah, that's what I want. That's you. It's gonna be you. Because that's what they're doing. They got slingshots nowadays called guns. And they can slingshot away. Having fun too. You know, so it's all good, man. Everything gonna turn around and get you. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For Yahweh your power, he it is that fighteth for you, as he had promised you. So it's a promise. And the Lord does not slack from his promise. Judges 15 and let me see. 16. And Samson said, with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps of dead bodies, with the jawbones of an ass have I slain 1,000 men. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking, that he cast away the jawbone out of his hand, and called that place Ramath Lehi. And he was sore athirst, and called on Yahweh, and said, Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy servant. And now shall I die of thirst, and fall into the hand of the uncircumcised? But Yahweh clave an hollow place that was in the jaw, and there came water thereout, just like how you had here, just like how you had this one. Numbers 20 and Numbers 20 and 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also. He just made water come out of a rock. So the Heavenly Father did that again. Another miracle coming up here. Says here. And when he had drunk, his spirit came again. Hey, he was about to die from thirst, man. That shows you that we are still in them weak bodies. You have this ultimate strength, but still we are in weaker bodies. Because we don't have, here. It says right here. 1 Corinthians 15, because we sin, so we're not incorruptible no more. We're corruptible. We have corruptible bodies. 1 Corinthians 15:52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trump shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. We're the dead. And you have the dead also, but they're going to be wakened up by the Lord. And the last trumpet is talking about, we are at the sixth trumpet right now. And the seventh trumpet, that's nuclear fire. Just like how Esau says we at 12 minutes before 12. This is the last trump. Back in the days, they used to sound a trumpet of alarm when destruction is near. Doomsday clock. What time is it? "90 seconds to midnight" here. The doomsday clock is now according to them. Oh, it was here. 2020. Oh yeah, 20 January. Wait, let me see. Doomsday clock real time. Let me see that. Real time. Okay, 9. Again, that's the same page I went. Maybe if I scroll down. Anyway, I saw a place where they had a time, like a real-time clock thing. It stays at 90 seconds to midnight. Yeah, because they're going to start that dumbass war, which is good. That's their fault, you know. That's their destruction. So it's going to be fun. Yeah. So here it was 17 minutes to World War III, basically. And 90. So it took 1 year from 100 seconds. Actually, no. Yeah, 3 years or something like that. It took 3 years to go down 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And it's been on 90 seconds since 2023. That's what they say. You know, so it says here, the time is adjusted periodically based on factors such as nuclear threat, international conflict, climate, or other created global risks. What a joke, bro. So that's the last Trump. We in the last Trump right now. We close to it. Yeah, and at the last Trump for the trumpet. Okay, verse 53. 1 Corinthians 15:53. For this corruptible bodies that we have must put on incorruption, and this mortal body that we have must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The grave is not going to win anymore over the Israelites. Death is not going to sting anymore. Because a lot of times, what happens when somebody dies? You cry. It's like a sting. It's like a bee stung you. You're not going to feel good about that. You might not cry about that bee. You know? But you're going to feel pain. You're going to feel pain, boy. You're going to feel pain. So it says here, Judges chapter 15, verse, and the rest of 19. And when he had drunk, his spirit came again. Yeah, because, you know, we're weak. But we're going to get that immortal body, that perfect body. Because Yahweh Shai said that too here. Philippians 3:20, 20. 20. For our conversation is in heaven. We speak about heavenly things. From whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So we're looking for the Savior toward heaven, not here on earth. From whence also, from where? The heaven. We look for our Savior, Yahweh Shai, who shall change our vile body that we have right now. Because you stink every day. You die every day. You stink. Your mouth stink. Your oxal stink. I mean, your genital places stink if you don't wash yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you die every day. And what happens to a dead body? You stink. So you die every day. Basically, you stink. You need to wash your ass from time to time. Every day. From time to time. Esau does it from time to time. Here in the Netherlands, these Edomites, they also have something called the don't wash and stuff like that. We're trying to minimize our carbon print. That's just an excuse for being a beast. You beast. Because before the so-called fake-ass carbon print thing, you still wasn't washing. Coming to school. Because they're pale skin, right? Like a clown. So they're pale. You can't see well, I see it because I look at them. But if you don't pay attention, you're not gonna notice that they unbathed. Their skin is it didn't have no moisturize upon them. It's dry. You see it. You see it if you look at them. I know how it looks like, so I don't have to stare. I look at them. I'm like, you unbathed beast. Pardon. So it says right here. Yahweh Shai, whence we look for, who shall change our vile body into what and how, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able to whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Right. 1 John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love Yahweh had bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. What shall we be, gods? It doesn't appear like that, though. I mean, they're looking at us like, oh, niggers. They're so nothing. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. For we shall see him as he is. Man, can't wait. Right, so it says here, his spirit came again, and he revived. Wherefore, he called the name thereof Ekhakore, which is spring of Tinmouth, if I'm correct. Let me double check that. Sorry, not this one. Judges 15, right? Judges 15. Ekhakore. En Hakore. Or En Hakor. How you want to pronounce it? It says, yeah, spring of one calling. I thought it was spring of Timnath. Okay, spring of one calling. Okay, cool. Or was it spring of the Most High? Let me see. Ra'a. Ian. Hakwa Wara'a. Yeah, cried and eyesight. The spring which the Lord, yeah, you see, spring of the Lord. It's the spring water of the, it's the water of the Lord. That's what it loosely translates into. Yeah, being thirsty, and then yeah, that's the spring of the Lord, spring of the one called. That's the Most High. He's the one called, spring of one calling. He called Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Lord, please give me some water, basically, and then he gave him. Spring of the Most High. He caused it to, to give water. So Judges chapter 15 verse 20. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. Now, the chapter before this, actually 2 chapters before this, I titled the avatar of the videos that Samson had plaited hair, cornrows. Well, it says it here, 7 locks. I'll read this afterward, of course, but because I haven't mentioned it in those other other videos, you might be like, what is this guy baiting me for? I wasn't even thinking about that, actually. Sorry. I did know I will mention it eventually, but I know that it is only in if I'm correct, what's only here? It is only mentioned in the book of Judges chapter 16. John 19. Let me see something here. John 19. 2? Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Plated crown. Okay, check this out. I'll do this in another video too. I mean, in the separate. I mean the second chapter. Not second chapter. I mean the chapter of 16. Judges 16, which I will do. I'll do it again anyway, but I'll do it here too, real quick. Now this is the book of Judges chapter 16, verse 13. And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me. Again, bitch is gonna cry. Please give me what I want, or else you don't love me. Yeah, you still have dudes falling for that. Many have died because of women. That's in the scriptures. First Ezra chapter 4. Many have died because of women. Samson is one of them, right? That's why you should watch out with these females. I'm watching out. I'm very aware, Lord willing. Oh, I hope I am. I hope I am. Hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies, just like his first wife. All the same thing too. That's what you get from these people. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Now, what are the 7 locks? Well, if you go here, it says here 7, of course, it's just 7 numerals. And then it says locks. What is locks? Well, it says braid, lock, plait. Lock is not talking about rasta, because if you read the original meaning of the word locks in the English itself, you will see that Goldilocks, that cartoon thing, well, that story, she didn't have rasta. These were called flocks of hair or locks of hair. It wasn't locked together as a braid, and you can clearly see that these are the ancient paintings, well, not colorings, I mean drawings, ancient drawings. They called these things locks, golden locks even, because they admitted that their hair is yellow. They admitted it back then, but then they started to get hip to the scriptures. They'd be like, oh, let's call it blonde. Leviticus and what is it again? Wow. Leviticus. What? How can I forget that? Leviticus 13. Wow. Okay. And 29. That's all. Leviticus 20 and 29. If a man or a woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the plague, and then behold, and if there be in it and behold, if there be in it, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, golden hair, Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scale, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. So yellow hair. What is yellow? What is blonde? It's a German word. It's pale yellow. It comes from the German blonde, like a blonde meisje. It says blond zij. Je bent geel. You're yellow. That's what it says. You're a yellow dudette. And that's why you have blonde beer. Blonde beer. What's a blonde beer? Blonde. Bland. Blonde. So these are locks. It's just hair, right? So, plate. What is a plate? Plate is this. So what did Samson have? Right here. This is what he had. He had 7 of these throughout his back. Just like how she has. How many did she have? Okay, that's more than 7, but yeah. 7 plates. Let me see. 7 strands braid. Let me see. What's that? What does that mean? No. Seven. Yeah, there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he has 6, but it was 7. He had 7. Samson had 7, like this. That's what he had. He didn't have these shit locks. No, these are shit locks. What? That's a wig. Oh, no, that's truly shit locks. Ah. You know why? Because them coolies had that. And what did they do? Wait. What did they do with it? How did they get that? They never bathe. These are a bunch of brown Edomites, man. I'm telling you. They never washed themselves. Never cut their hair. That shit looked disgusting. It looked disgusting. Especially if you know what it means and what it represents. You'd be like, oh, hell no. They were the real Rasta people. Connection between Jamaican and, no, boy. They made a connection. You know, we shouldn't be doing that shit. That's a sign of not bathing and throwing some garbage upon your skin. And basically, what they're doing is basically they relieve themselves of humane duties of cleaning up and stuff like that. And they say, I'm one with the earth because I'm dirt. You're filthy, actually. But anyway, so yeah, this is not our custom. We took it from them. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. You know, that's just basically an uncombed beast. That's what you do when you have your hair like that. You don't take care of it so that it turns into shit. It's gibberish. It turns into something that you shouldn't be having on your head. Comb your fucking hair, boy. Cut your hair, comb that shit. So anyway, so it says here, but I'm only gonna talk to you. I already said a few things, but like, I'm leaving those people, man. Wrinklet of hair. Let me see, wrinklet of hair. Wrinklet of hair. This. But then he had cornrows. That's what he had. Wrinklets of hair. But then cornrows. That's what Samson had. He didn't have no rasta. But it was locked up, which is a braid, which is a plaited braid, which is a lock of hair, plaited, braided. It's all the same. But the plaited makes it cornrows. This one. Afro men. This one. I just had this one I want. I should actually save this one. This one is good. This is what Samson had. But then he had it longer because he never cut it. So he was braiding his hair, probably loosening it up, braiding it again and stuff like that throughout his life. And Absalom had that too. But Absalom had like this. Let me see. Absalom was like worse than this. That was the son of King David, by the way. The one that his mother was a Aram. She was a Syrian female from Geshuri, which is up there. Not the one down there. Down is where the Philistines are here. Geshuris were here, because King David killed them around here. Around here he killed them. Because I remember this. If you read the book of 1 Samuel chapter 27, you will see that he killed them here. 1 Samuel 27. And it shows you that he went to Ziklag, King David. Then Achish gave him Ziklag that day. Wherefore, Ziklag pertaineth unto the kings of Judah unto this day. So who got that? King David. So what did he do? And David and his men went up of Ziklag, and they killed the Geshurites and the Gezerites and the Amalekites. So he killed them. So yeah. So he killed them there. And the Amalekites are down here, by the way. Yeah. And the Geshurites are somewhere here, somewhere around here. But there's another map that shows you that. And the Geshurites were here. So he went here. He most likely went here. And then he killed them. And then he went down there and he killed them. And somewhere around here is the Geshurites. I'm not 100% sure where, actually, 100% right now. But there's a map, and the map will show you. Yeah, so he did that. And yeah, wait. Going back to over here. No. This one, maybe. Yeah, it was bigger than that. It said that it weighed. Here, he was the most perfect man in Israel, by the way. Absalom. He was the most perfect man in Israel. It says it in the scriptures, like for real. 2 Samuel chapter 14, verse 26. Then you know that his mother and his father was handsome, King David, and his mother was beautiful. And when he pulled his head, for it was at every year's end that he pulled it, because the hair was heavy on him. He couldn't really move around with it like that. Therefore he pulled it. He weighed the hair of his head at 200 shekels, after the king's weight. Well, so that's not normal shekels. That's the king's weight shekels. The king's shekels is bigger than yours, than the average people. I'll tell you that, because it's the king's shekels. So yeah, his head was very heavy for him, and he had to cut it every year. And by the way, that's how he died. His hair got him in a bush, got stuck on the bush, and then he got killed. So Absalom. I misspelled it different. Absalom, and Absalom was the most. Here. 2 Samuel 14:25. But in all 100%, all means 100%, Israel, there was none to be so much praised as Absalom for his beauty. From the sole of his foot even to the crown of his head, there was no blemish in him. You know how our people always have these fucked up spots? Like women legs. They always got these fucked up spots. Not always, but often. Like, for example, here. And they got scars and stuff like that. Let me see, black women, because they beasts. They always got like not scars like that. But when you fall and scrape your leg or something like that, or when you had mosquito bites. If you have mosquito bites and you scratch it one time, you're in trouble because it's gonna leave a mark, and that mark is gonna literally forever be there like this. These are mosquito marks. They're just gonna stay there forever. So Absalom had nothing of that. That's what I wanted to show. I didn't want to show those scars actually. I was talking about this. Jake women always have these type of things on their body. Okay, not always. I mean, often. Often they do have that. Right. So, yeah, and so that's that part. He had cornrows. And if you go to the book of sorry, if you go to the wait, sorry, if you go to the book, starting to hey, I think I'm talking too much. Wait, coughing again. Gotta calm down. Gotta let the throat rest. Judge John, chapter 19, verse 1. Then Pilate therefore took Yahushua and scourged him, so he beat him up. And the soldiers plaited a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe to mock him, because purple was a royal color back in the days. Only royalty had it and rich people had it. The average people could not afford the color purple, and it was from Tyre. The Tyrians, they had the color purple because he was the great merchandiser of the planet Earth. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasuries. That's the ancient prince of Tyre. Now, modern day prince of Tyre is Esau. Right. So, going back to over here, it says here, plaited crown of thorns. What is the plaited crown of thorns? You already know how it's shaped, right? That's plait. Plaited hair. This is it. Because it's plaited. I don't know if you know how to braid hair, but here. You take three strings. These three, for example, here, and then you twist it up. 3 of them. That's how you do it. That's how you plait. This plaited. It's also braid. But plaited is this. It's flat to the head. I have no idea why the Jake women doesn't want to walk like this one. I actually like that. I really like it. If you go to Suriname, you will see a lot of women over there walking around like that. That's why I can't wait. I don't need you bitches. I'm waiting for the Lord. And then we gonna get the ones that look like this. Yeah, we don't need you motherfuckers. You stubborn any fucking way. Goddamn bitches. Let me see here. Suriname. Yeah, this. You're going to see them walking around like this, but there's a little girl, of course. But they have more, you know. They have more. Like this one. Of course, you got these modern day beasts. They're trying to redden their hair because they Europeanized. You know, they're walking around like this. This shit wasn't there back in the days. It wasn't there. It's getting there now because everybody got telephone and all that dumb shit. You know, so they copying off them. You know, monkey see, monkey do. That's exactly what's happening. That's why you got the copycat syndrome. Ooh, dude, she's screaming. Oh, I remember this girl. She has a Jake husband or boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, this is what's going down now there in Suriname. Horrible. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. What's going down there right now? I can see their face. It's Suriname. You can see them here. You can see the country. You know, but yeah, this is much better. This hair texture, way better. You know, so this, I like this. this. I like. It's like real hair. I don't want that yellow shit up in there. I'd rather get a white girl. Fuck it. If I see that shit up in your hair, fuck it. You want to? I'm getting the white girl. Yeah, this is good too. I don't know what they do. I don't understand this. What is so ugly about it? I don't get that. I don't get that. What is so ugly about this? I don't get that. I don't get that. That's why I'm not with you, because I don't want to understand you. I actually do understand, but I don't know. It's just a stupid reason to me. This is better, far better. When they grow up, they're gonna get longer hair. This is good too. You know, with the little tiny one. I don't know why they don't want to walk like that. I don't know. That's why I'm not with you. Because you don't want that. And why would I? This is good. As long as it's your own hair color, it's good. If you got this, you need to get a white boy. You need to walk around with him. How shameful would it be? You have to walk next to this. How shameful. I would be dead ashamed. I wouldn't walk next to you. I'd be ashamed to death. Get the fuck out of here. You're not walking next to me. I'm not walking next to you. It's not about me anymore. It's about you. It's not about you anymore. It's about me. Or vice versa. It doesn't matter. As long as I don't have to walk next to you, it's all good. As long as you don't have to walk next to me, it's better. Yeah, well, I ain't got no problem with this. But they don't want to walk like that. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know, because they're stupid. Think they're stupid? They're dumb? Are they dumb? I don't know. They brainwashed. What's wrong with this? I got a problem with this. Get your goofy ass from my screen. This. You know, sometimes I ask myself, like, nah, leave it there. I want to say, like, yo, why don't you just, if you get a girl like this, right, and she just walks like this, or just she doesn't. Oh, you're seeing them again, ancient ones. Yeah, they have a lot of styles, but you don't see it because they're not really on the internet like that. Like the people from Suriname, they're not really on the internet like that. But they have a lot of them walking around like this in Suriname. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna get my wives. This one is good too. Of course, this one. Here comes another one. I don't have no. I don't know. That's just crazy to me, man. That's because these women they're influenced by this. That's this, like their not a security crusher. This is their security crusher. Their insecure maker or something like that. I don't even like to use that word. That's just a weird word. But this basically makes them go into what's the problem with this? I see no problem with this whatsoever. Why don't they want to walk like that? They want to have that straight hair. But get the straight fuck out of here. Take that straight line up on out of here then. You're crooked, beast. You got straight hair, but you're crooked. I'm talking about Esau. He got straight hair, but he gay. But yeah, the point is, this is plated. I have to show all these. I didn't have to, but I'm sorry. I showed all these plates to show you that you take 3 things, or 4. You could take 4 too, and then you braid them together in order to make a plated crown. Well, in this case, it's a crown, plated crown. But yeah, that's the combination. That's the precept upon that word. If you don't understand it, because it's plated. Now, let me see what it says right here. Plaited. In John's 19 and 2. Sorry. Greek 41:20. Plait, to plait, braid, weave together. And what is this? Sorry, here I think. Yeah, here. It's the same thing. It's braid, plait, lock. Braid, lock, plait, weave together. It's the same thing. So what did Samson have? He had plaited braids, as this plaited. Wait, let me see, plaited braid here, plaited braid. Plaited braid women. This. Oh shit, sorry. This one. This is what Samson had. This is plaited. They call it cornrows, but it's actually plaited, because that's what you're gonna get if you type plaited in. But yeah, this is braid too, you know, but this is what it's talking about. It's a big braid on your head that is plaited like a plaited crown, so it's flattened up on your head. You know, this is plaited loose from off of your head. This one, this little one over here, or this one. And they always trying to pull their hair straight. No, I don't like that shit, man. It's like a spring from a pen. You know these springs? I bet you went to school and then you had these things, and then one time when your pen runs out of ink, and then you just take it apart because you can't use it anymore. Back in the days, we didn't have to refill pen things back in the days. So what did I do? I would take it apart, and then I would stretch this thing, and then I would try and get it back together. It will never happen. That's your hair. That's your hair. Your hair is a coil. Let me see, 4C type, 4C types here. Oh yeah, check it out. This is our hair naturally, right? It's like a spring, and then you have 3 types or more types actually. This is the first one. This is the gay people, the straight gay people, and then you have the coiled one. See, that's our hair. See the coiled one? That's us. It's just like a coil, and if you keep on pulling it, then what are you gonna do? This is what you're gonna do. Let me see. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna pull it, and then it's gonna leave you. It's gonna run away from you. It's gonna make you bald, you dumb bitch. It's gonna make you bald if you keep on pulling it, because you're not supposed to pull it. You're not supposed to pull a coil. The coil is supposed to stay coiled. You're not supposed to pull the coil, or else your bitch ass gonna get bald, you dummy. You bald headed hoe. You're not supposed to pull it. You're not a man. Men can go bald if they, you know. This is what happens when you pull a coil. You big dummy. That's what happens, because you keep on pulling it, so it breaks off. You big dummy. If you stop pulling your coil, that's why if you go like to certain countries and you see black daughters with full afro hair, if you do this also, sorry, if you pull this, if you keep on pulling it like you want a ponytail, you're gonna fuck it up. That's what you're gonna do, you big dummy. That's it. What did I talk about? This is what will happen to your daughter if you never pull her hair. This is going to happen. If you never pull their hair, like you pull it, this is going to happen. If you pull it, then this is going to happen. You 5-headed hoe, because you're going to break it. This is sad. This is child abuse, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like seeing that. Because I know exactly what the cost of that is. If you pull this child head into a sort of ponytail thing, which the black female likes, then you're going to make sure that her edges will get messed up. But if you raise them like normal people should, then their hairline will not break away, because their hairline is supposed to be like somewhere around here. But like I said, if you keep on pulling it, then hey, keep on pulling that spring, see what happens to you. Keep on pulling. Yeah, they love doing this shit. I think it's garbage, man. If I see this, I already know your mama didn't raise you right. But when I see this, I'll be like, yeah, your mother raised you better. You know, you don't have that pull on. You know, you don't see you don't see it, and your head is gonna shape a different way too if you keep on pulling it. Because it, yeah, you know what? I talk too much. Let me just leave it at that, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, there you have it. That was the book of Judges, chapter 15, sorry, 15. And yeah, I got no problem with this neither. Why would I have a problem with that? I don't have a problem. I have a problem with this. You're trying to be a girl. Let me click that away. This is good. And then you put the cornrows, then it's dope. Then you put the thing on your head, then you cover your head. But that's too much for them. You know, you need to go slow. When you go slow, you need to breathe them in. You wheel them in like a fish. Come on. Do the hair normal. Okay. Then braid the hair, and then put a head cover on. But you see, if you say it right then and there, you scare them off. Oh man, now I gotta fish again. But anyway, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.